I wanted to try the vegan McDonald's I kept seeing all over the internet. I was getting FOMO. I got a double cheeseburger, or what they call the double knot, the Big Chuck, a knot chicken sandwich, and some British chips. Well, sort of. Now, the viral vegan McDonald's most people talk about is Mr. Charlie's. That's where those names come from. If you haven't heard of it, it's a vegan restaurant with locations in LA, San Francisco, and Venice. And I'm located in Orlando, Florida, and I don't plan on going out west for probably at least a few months. So I read that Mr. Charlie's uses Impossible burger patties and Follow Your Heart cheese. I can get that here. I can get everything to make a vegan McDonald's as close as I possibly can and mimic what I think Mr. Charlie's is doing right here in Orlando. The only thing that might be difficult is the fries. McDonald's fries have a specific taste and they are made with beef flavoring and milk, so I needed to replicate them on my own. Now, McDonald's patties are 1.6 ounces, so I weighed them, flattened them out, and used a ring mold to shape the patties into those perfect little discs. I seasoned them using McCormick's burger seasoning, which is the closest I can find to what McDonald's uses for their burger seasoning and how I'm assuming Mr. Charlie seasons theirs. Now, before I toss these into a pan and start cooking everything, I need to figure out the buns. We still need some secret sauce for the Big Chuck, which is just the Big Mac sauce. I'm gonna do 2/3 cup vegan mayo, 1/3 cup sweet pickle relish, which I didn't have that, so I just chopped up a few sweet gherkins and some hamburger dills. I'm gonna toss in a little bit of agave and then threw that in, along with 2 teaspoons yellow mustard, 3/4 teaspoon white vinegar, 1/2 teaspoon paprika, 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder, and 1/4 teaspoon onion powder. Now I'm just gonna mix that up, toss it into a small container. I'm gonna throw the cover on that, toss it in the fridge, and now we have to work on making these fries and tell you about today's sponsor.
I've had to run around all day to grab everything I needed for this video, and I knew I was going to be gone for a good portion of the day, and that's why I brought my BlendJet with me. I use my BlendJet everywhere when I'm on the go. Along with my favorite lunch replacement, Happy Viking. Happy Viking is packed with 20 grams of protein, 60 plus superfoods, vitamins and minerals in just 2 scoops. You can blend with water or your favorite plant milk, which the BlendJet stops automatically once it's done, and boom, this comes out awesome. It's perfect, so easy. It's made with everyone in mind. It's vegan, plant-based, non-GMO, dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free, and keto-friendly. So gang, click my link to get 12% off site-wide. BlendJet, Happy Viking, thanks for sponsoring today's video and for making my meals on the go so incredibly easy.
Make sure you click my exclusive link for 12% off site-wide. So like I said, I wasn't sure what they did for the buns, so I ordered McDonald's sandwiches from the app without the burgers, special sauce, cheese, or chicken. I left all of the other condiments, anything that would have been vegan I left on the bun. There's something about that crappy lettuce on the McChicken. But for the fries, I had to make my own. They are actually the star of today's show. I'm not sure what Mr. Charlie's does, but I do know McDonald's recipe for their fries thanks to a fantastic article on Serious Eats that details every step of the process. This is supposed to take overnight, but I started this morning and cut the time in half. It still worked. I'm going to start with 4 russet potatoes peeled and cut into 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch fries, which is harder than you think it is. McDonald's uses a water jet cutter. I'm going to toss those into a bowl of cold water while I'm cutting. I'm going to place the potatoes into a large pot with 2 quarts of water, 2 tablespoons vinegar, and 2 tablespoons salt. I'm going to bring this to a boil over a high heat and then let it boil for 10 minutes. Once they're done boiling, I'm going to drain them, spread them onto a paper towel lined baking sheet, and allow them to dry for about 5 minutes. Now, while they were still boiling, I filled a large Dutch oven with vegetable oil. I heated it to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, once the fries is dried, we're going to fry these in batches for about 50 seconds each. Now, you do have to be careful. These are wet fries. I might have overfilled my oil. I almost had a fire. Be very careful when you're frying at home. Now, once they're all done frying for their 50-second batches, you're going to remove the fries onto a second paper towel lined baking sheet. Then we're going to toss the potatoes in a freezer and allow them to freeze solid. This is the part where Kenji says to freeze them overnight. Now, I went and picked up my McDonald's buns, which was pretty funny, cooked the patties in a large cast iron skillet. I needed 3 of them to have cheese, 2 for the double cheeseburger, and 1 for the Big Mac. I steamed the cheese and transferred to the buns and tried to wrap them up the best as I could. I mean, I think this is a pretty good looking double cheeseburger if you ask me. Now, I tossed my Beyond Chicken patty, why is it shaped like this, into the air fryer and cooked it as the package instructed. Now we're going to heat our fry oil back up to 400 degrees, toss in 1 batch of our frozen fries for 3.5 minutes. Now for the rest of these fries, I threw them in a bag, tossed them in the freezer, and they are ready for your next French fry need. You can air fry them or deep fry them. Once the fries are done, toss them into a strainer, shake off the excess oil, coat them in kosher salt. Now we just have to plate everything up. I was really bummed because McDonald's messed up on the Big Mac and didn't include the dehydrated onions or pickles, so I just added my own, which kind of defeats the purpose because I wanted the McDonald's specific versions. We have our burgers, chicken sandwich, fries. Now let's see what Monica has to say.
Ready for some French fries at McDonald's.
I got you your soda. Did you ever eat McDonald's, like the burgers and stuff?
Yeah.
Big Mac, double cheeseburger,
I just did regular burgers and cheeseburgers.
Here is the cheeseburger. Boom. Look at that.
Cheers.
See what you think, baby.
Okay. It just tastes like a classic cheeseburger. I mean, the cheese is really melty. It's got the pickles.
I mean, it really does just taste like McDonald's. It's the Impossible Burger, but like the seasoning and like with these buns and those specific pickles and everything. McDonald's ketchup, it's very specific, but McDonald's buns are vegan. I'm pretty happy with this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
It's really good.
yeah. What would you give it on a out of 10 scale for fast food burgers?
10. Yeah, it's great.
Me too.
Let's do the McChicken.
Yeah. It doesn't, I mean, I don't know how I feel about the look of that chicken, but
It looks like chicken to me.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a chicken look. Well, let's see if it tastes like a McDonald's McChicken. Have you ever had a McDonald's
I
McChicken?
don't think so.
I did. I used to eat the heck out of them. So
And I'll
let
tell you
know.
what I think of this, though.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Although I've never had one that tastes like McDonald's. Maybe it's the bun. I don't know.
It's the bun, it's the crappy McDonald's lettuce. I mean, it tastes like a McChicken.
Yeah.
To me, that's the things that really,
I really like it.
yeah, it's super good.
I like this patty.
Yeah, me too. I know McCharlie's uses the Tyndall patty, which is not available here in Florida. Based on the ingredients, the Beyond patty's pretty close. So that's why I felt pretty comfortable going with this, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, I really like it. Love it. 10.
I'm stoked for you to try the fries.
Gotta do the Big Mac. Ooh, it looks good. It looks like a Big Mac.
But let's see, does it taste like a Big Mac?
Okay. Yeah,
It does.
for sure. And that sauce is like dead on.
It really is.
Yeah.
The patty thickness, I feel like, is dead on.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
And it's got that like crispiness to it that McDonald's does. Where it's like almost cooked a little too much.
yeah, like they burn the patties a bit. Yeah. I actually left these on a little too long. So it's funny that you nailed that. Now, the only way to get vegan McDonald's fries is to make them yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this process, because really, this whole video was more about the French fries than the vegan McDonald's.
Oh, cheers. Perfect.
Dead
These
on.
are so good.
Dead on.
Crispy, perfect fry.
Super crispy. They have like the exterior of a McDonald's fry.
It's just salty enough.
Yeah. I feel like I might have got them a little bit too dark. Monica and I like our fries
they're
crispy. But they have every element of a McDonald's fry. I do think they would work in the air fryer for the second fry. I don't think the initial fry. I think you need to fry them in oil.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Everything was awesome.
yeah. I mean,
Everything was like perfect.
if this was anything like McCharlie's, I would be super stoked. I mean, I really would. And I think it's honestly pretty dang close to what they do. And there we go.
Awesome.
It's our pre-yoga dinner. The fries really are
Yeah, these are delicious.
spot on McDonald's fries.